Are you the tomato guy?
Yeah,
Are you a
he's the tomato
podcaster?
guy.
Sorry, I tried to avoid
No, I think it's a running bit now. I think he's doing this on purpose.
Who, him?
Yeah,
hanging
because I
around?
told him, I'm like, it's a pod nut. He goes, oh, I'll come by at 4, and I'll be out of your hair by 4:30.
So how many podcasts in a row is this that you've been a part of now?
It's every single one for the past month.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah, it's like 3
He's
or 4.
constantly walking through.
Yeah. It's
And
a
you're
running bit. People are gonna start going, "Where's the tomato guy?" It's fucking working.
We're not
They're
gonna
gonna
eat-
They're gonna miss you.
We're not going to eat a single
How-
one of these tomatoes.
Probably. Why would you? There's rats
The
running
plants
across
are
them
gonna
every night.
die.
No, we got
Yeah.
a cat. We got a yard cat. There's
You
no,
have a
we got
yard
no
cat?
rats.
I'm sure there's a rat that's going to be able to sneak one cat for the millions of rats.
He's been there for 20 years, baby. He's respected around these parts.
Also, how good of a tomato guy are you if it's taking a month to plant one of these fucking... Why
Well,
is it
we
so
don't. We
complicated?
don't take care of them. We
I mean, look at
forget-
his T-shirt. You think
Why?
he's got his
You guys
shit
are
together?
paying a dude to come here weekly to
I'm paying
tend
him.
to your tomato
I'm not
plants?
paying him. I give him water.
You give him one? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
kind of like a sharecropper deal.
It's a sharecropper. And what's the ultimate goal? Just some good sauce at the end of it?
Probably. Yeah. Well, we got
look at dish episode?
Yeah. Yeah. It'll be a look at this episode.
Nice.
It's for the look and
Those
feel.
tomato plants are going to die.
The look and feel of what? Yeah.
They are
Chris
going
is
to
gonna
die.
piss all over him. He's gonna kill him with his
He's
miserable
been doing it.
piss.
This is why Steve's job is so hard.
Dude, we got mint back there that I piss on, and it's so nice to piss on mint.
Just the
Because the
overall
aroma,
of it all.
dude, like
mint
it
does
really,
smell,
like
mint
it
smells
really,
fantastic.
It opens up the mint, dude.
Yeah.
It opens up. It's like
burning
uncorking
through
a
it.
bottle of wine.
Yeah, dude.
It's ecstasy
the mint
burning
really-
through the leaves.
It's good.
so
you, just
good.
you should just get an herb garden back there for Chris to piss on every night. Basil, mint, oregano.
If it makes him happier, for fuck's sake.
Why are you down? Are you down a little bit right now?
Yeah.
Or is this always, just all the time in general?
Yeah, no,
you never know when
no,
you're
no.
gonna get angry, Dad.
No, yeah.
You know.
No, I don't know.
But
Coming
isn't
home from
everybody
work.
in comedy just pretty sad all the time?
Dude, I didn't drink last week. I was feeling great.
So why don't you just stop drinking, man?
You know.
You just can't do it.
I think I can.
So just.
But
do
then
it.
stuff like this happens, and it's like, you know.
Yeah, your job where it requires you to fucking, you can't
Stuff
do it
like
unless you booze.
Like this was out of nowhere by accident. I didn't know I was gonna
Yeah.
be doing this for a week.
Yeah. Every Wednesday at 5 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, because we were drinking on the last time we did the episode, and the episode got, you know, we had such a good time. So then I was like, yeah,
I had such a good time,
You're gonna
dude.
drink
Dude, we
again.
did.
I drove home drunk for no reason. The podcast won't even be heard. My wife got mad at me for no reason.
You got in a fight with your wife.
Not
you
even
risked
really. I
the
just
lives.
walked-
She probably got mad at you for drinking.
For drinking and driving. Yeah.
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 But not even mad. She's chill. I walked in and she was just like, "You have a son now."
Yeah.
That's what she said to me. And I was like, "You're right." But I was so happy with how well the podcast went and just
Yeah.
like feeling like I made 2 new friends, which has been a fucking feeling I haven't had in a while.
Yeah.
She was like, "Honestly, drive drunk every night. If you come home this happy, I'll fucking do it. I'm never that happy in the house. I'm a miserable asshole." But I was like, I met 2 good guys today.
Yeah. And then 7 days
podcast
later, you're like,
was
yo,
seen
look at
by
Be
all,
all right. Yeah.
And then you texted me saying that the whole thing got deleted, and I felt like I was on a Titan submersible, dude. My heart imploded.
Oh my god.
There is no proof. I have the one picture you took. That's all you were good for. Was the picture, the still frame of the podcast?
No,
I
we got
to
the
post.
ads up.
You got the ads up, yeah. Which people were like 15 minutes for a fucking
Yeah,
ad break.
you already.
lunatics.
Yeah, you
We're
fucked.
trying on earrings and shit.
We were. God,
Oh, that was the earring app?
I hope we get there again tonight. We
Yeah.
were having a good time.
Yeah, there was like 15 comments being like, I hope that's not his fucking fashion choice. Thinking I'm just rocking this around.
I feel like deep down you
Dude.
probably would wear that if you knew the comment section wasn't going to attack you.
If I was like 15 years younger, I'd get one of those
Younger, you
dangling
think?
crosses, you know?
Yeah.
You ever see that
One of the
fucking-
TikTok. That's what the TikTok guys
Is
do.
that what they're
Yeah.
doing?
They all got dangly crosses coming out
So
of their ear.
gee.
It looks sick, dude.
If you, if,
All right, I take back my 2 new friends.
you got one, baby.
It does kind of look sick.
If you're like
Dude,
an
when-
old school, if you're like a Tony Soprano looking guy and you got that in your ear, maybe I'll let it pass. But if you're like a 20-year-old,
I feel like when
fresh
black
face,
dudes rock it.
Yeah, you gotta have
they can
island.
do anything they
Yeah.
want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything.
You gotta have like
It is
island
true.
skin or like a Puerto Rican athlete.
Yeah,
You know, like a Latin,
yeah.
a Latin,
like
yes,
Saquon
yes.
Latin
Barkley.
athletes.
Saquon Barkley wears a dangly cross and
Yeah.
it looks fucking. It
Yeah.
makes me want to do it, but I know I can't.
You look faster.
A ripped
Yeah.
Whip it
fucking yeah, like a ripped
you have God
shortstop.
on your side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Must be moving
He's the
quick.
wind beneath your wings.
Yeah. Whenever I see a TikTok hit with it in though, I'll rip it out of their fucking ear.
Well, that's you're
tough.
not gonna see a TikToker in this fucking house.
No, you don't think you'll succumb to the temptation of the views?
No, I don't even have the
Yeah.
Who's
app.
the kid? Who's the dude that Dave Portnoy does an entire podcast with a child
Oh.
because of the amount of viewership he can pull in?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
what- I
Baby
forget
Gronk?
it. No.
No.
This was like a kid. He was like
think his
part
name's
of one of
John or
those.
Josh.
Yeah, he's part of one of those like TikTok houses.
Yeah, I
Where
think
they
he
would,
was like
like-
the dude,
Yeah.
like
What
the
a
main guy.
Fucking dickhead.
I'm surprised. Yeah, does he
Meanwhile,
still
we're
do?
a podcast out.
We're doing the same
What a
thing. It's
fucking
just
loser.
none of us are millionaires. the
Yeah,
way that they
meanwhile,
are.
he's the appropriate age. I mean,
Yeah.
I should have a family of 6. I should be doing the gardening and getting ready for bed
We're
and
mad.
work tomorrow.
Yeah.
This little fucking loser chasing his dreams.
doing exactly what he should be doing
Yeah.
at this age. Yeah,
Dude, I was on my high horse last night. I have more respect for TikTokers than Mr. Beast.
I don't
Yeah.
know what Mr.
Yeah.
B. I just
Nobody
see like
does.
the most like the hackiest thumbnails. I bought every impoverished kid a burger.
Yeah.
I don't know what he really does.
He just gets paid to give people money.
But like, what begot all of this shit?
I think he was just making YouTube videos.
Like funny stuff? Was
I
he
saw
funny?
No.
Sketches?
I
No,
think
he's-
that's the appeal.
He's just a guy not entertaining anybody.
Yeah, that like when you're watching it and you're like, I could have done this.
Really?
You know what I mean? Like you have no
never-
personality basically of any
Yeah.
kind.
Yeah.
You're just a dude who studies algorithms and gives money away. And he like
That's his entire person. He just goes from podcast to podcast talking about how he beat the algorithm.
basically.
Really?
Yeah. He like
infuriating.
his first ad deal or whatever. They were like, we'll give you like $5,000 to like do an advertisement for us, and he was like, give me 10. And I'm just gonna give the money away. And they were like, we're not giving you 10. He's like, 10's gonna look better in the thumbnail. Just give me 10. I'll give it away. And they gave him 10. He like that video like exploded. And then he just launched this thing where he was just like, dude, it's insane. I think whoever's like running YouTube or like and Instagram and TikTok and all these places needs to like every once in a while like publicly execute these people. Like not actually kill them, but I'm just saying like today we're destroying Mr. Beast because we just don't like what he's doing.
It's There's
You know what I
nothing
mean?
beneficial
He's,
about
dude,
it.
he's literally like he's just.
Isn't he in? Is he in hot water?
I'll give you $1 million if you can keep your hand on that couch for 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Then they
he's-
film that, and he makes him $1 million.
I'm angrier than I was when we started this.
Yeah, I don't-
podcast now.
I was hoping to never reach
Trying to
Mr.
recreate the
Beast.
magic of the past week. Now I gotta
TikTok
deal with
people,
this
at least
kid.
they're like trying to like do a sketch.
A
Even if
little
it
bit. You're
sucks.
dancing.
Yeah.
You have some type of charisma. Maybe you're
dude.
easy to look at. He's also not attractive. What he looks.
Yeah.
He looks like the Hamish Harding's kid who went to the Blink-182 concert after the submersible got lost.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys talked about this already?
No,
Oh, you haven't? So we can
No.
chat about it a little bit.
Yeah.
Fascinating. No, yeah, the kids, one of the billionaire's sons,
Yeah.
who was on the submarine that went missing. Like while it was announced that they were missing, he decided to go to a Blink-182 concert.
Yes.
Took a picture of himself with a caption being like, "This is helping me, feel better
Cope?
for my missing." Yes, it was his stepfather or whatever.
Ah.
And then this whole thing turned into a controversy. Cardi B made a video talking about how she would rather be poor than be rich and have a son who went to a concert while he was missing on a submarine and all this shit. But apparently, anyway, this kid looks like Mr. Beast, but apparently this kid has 9 warrants out for his arrest. He's a
Oh
stalker
really? He's
and
a
career-
pedophile or something.
Yeah, and apparently
Yeah.
he robbed convenience stores also for like a bunch of times for hundreds of dollars. I'm assuming his relationship with his billionaire stepfather probably isn't that good.
Yeah.
You know?
No.
Mr. Beast is
And
also,
also-
hiding something. He's got to be
Yeah.
a creep. Something's going on there.
Well, isn't he in hot?
Yeah.
We're all over the place here right now. I feel like, but isn't he in hot water for something, or he had a partner who's in hot water?
Yeah.
We're talking about a subject we don't know enough about.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like.
Well,
It's like
it's
a
what
whole
we do.
team.
It's
yeah,
what we
yeah,
do.
yeah,
Remember?
Yeah. There's a
2
whole,
hours barking about nothing that we know.
Yeah, he's got a whole team. Dude, anyone who's like in that world is like, you can't be making that much content and not want to fuck kids. It's just like,
Anyway, there's going to be a couple new tiers on the Patreon coming up. You're going to see
There
in
are
July.
examples of people we could name, but probably shouldn't because
yeah,
they're comedians.
but it's like,
there are.
What,
that is-
Dalia?
There you go. There you go.
yeah, dude, when you're pumping out that much content,
Yeah.
you're running from something, and it's
You're just trying to
serious,
keep your
and
mind
it's
distracted.
Very serious. Yeah.
He wasn't like this earlier. This
Dude.
is the best part about him. There's a switch. You don't know when it's going to come.
Earlier today, you mean, or just
Yeah,
in
he
his
was
life
great
in general?
today. He got we got 3 flights canceled going to Shane's taping, and we were
Coming
stuck in
back, yeah.
DC. Sunday got canceled. Monday got canceled. I got out Tuesday morning at
Were you guys supposed to
6:30.
open the show up too?
No, we were down there, but it was coming back. All the flights got canceled.
It was a bunch of
Oh, so you
tornadoes or
did make
something
it. All right.
in the
Where did he film
Midwest.
in Tyson. It's like just outside of DC. It was this brand new theater.
Tyson's, Virginia.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
It
was amazing,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
yeah. it was.
Yeah, he fucking
it was
crushed.
Fucking unbelievable.
I've seen his new hour. It's
spectacular.
He's better than his last one, which
Yeah.
seems to be
Yeah.
an impossible
Yeah.
thing to do.
I know.
It's infuriating. He's one of those comics where you watch and you don't even laugh. You just internally are going, "Fuck you, dude." The whole time I'm like, "Fuck you, man. How are you doing this?" It's infuriating. It's infuriating. I know I'm not the only
No,
one.
it was nice. It was nice to watch this weekend. It was wild.
Yeah.
I got some nice
Fuck,
videos.
dude, I actually my flight actually got out on time, but like I went, we were there. We were just like drinking at the fucking
Delta Lounge.
Oh, that's nice.
and I went down to the flight, and like 5 minutes after boarding was supposed to be starting, and the lady gets out and she goes, when I have an update, I'll give you an update. And I was like, well, that's not good. That's
Yeah,
at least
they're not even
that's
trying
at least
anymore.
an hour. You know what I mean? Because like, what are they cleaning the plane? Like, you would
Yeah.
say something if it was quick.
Right.
So I went back up to the Delta Lounge, took a shit, had a glass of wine.
Okay.
I'm talking to them, and they're like, "Aren't you boarding right now?" I was like, "It'll be fine. It'll be fine." I was like, "They call me."
Yeah, the level
Because
was
they have called me before. If I'm like late for a flight, they'll call and be like, "Are you real?" Yeah.
never happened.
Yes,
doing
it has.
that?
Yes, it has.
No,
Yes.
Are you? Do you guys? Are
Yeah,
you like?
wait till you hear the
making
end
it
of
up.
this.
I'm making it up. So-
Wait, tell me it.
so
You don't.
no.
You're talking to your own bullshit. He said this in front of me and my girl, and he was like, "No, they're just gonna call me."
They do.
I'm like,
They call.
You're not the
What are
president.
you, the CEO of the company? How many
Delta's not
points
gonna
do
be
you
like,
have?
Hey, Chris, we're ready for you in B19.
They do.
We're
do
about
that.
to close the door.
They call
No
me.
one's
Saved
ever
one
been
overhead
called.
bin for
I'm
you.
telling you, they
No.
call.
No.
All right.
So he
You're gonna
meanders
get
down.
roasted in the comments. so
Par for the course.
Oh my god.
So I go down there. I like
Belly's empty. Finally gets down there.
yeah. I go back down like it's probably 15 minutes after I got up there. I go back down. I got my Starbucks cup, which I poured the wine into,
An
and
episode of Always Sunny.
Little
Fucking
secret.
canned wine. Yeah.
and I walk to the gate and I just see like the arm retracting from the plane. And I'm like,
Are you
what the
fucking
fuck? Yeah.
So you missed it.
So I go, I'm like, what? Like you guys didn't tell me that you were leaving, and she was like, "Yeah, did I called your name like a bunch of times?" I was like, "But you didn't call me.
You didn't give me the personal
I
call.
was
Yeah.
like, "You didn't call me though." She's like, "We don't call you."
Okay, thank God we got there.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
It's insane.
Yeah.
I was like,
You're somehow confusing hearing your name over a loudspeaker
No.
to them.
Yeah, you might
To
be
them calling your personal
How much
I've gotten
drinking
a
are you
personal
doing?
phone call
There was
before.
no
at these
way that ever
airports,
happened.
I've gotten personal.
You're getting
calls
so wasted
before.
at
So you
airports. You're
saying-
thinking intercom call is your phone on
I'm just
speaker.
holding up.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Some fucking Deborah's typing your name going, all right, I got this number. You ready? 717.
Dude, missing your flight when it's like a thing you couldn't, how you get caught in traffic and shit, that's the worst feeling. But literally being in the airport and still not being able to make it.
Yeah.
Dude, I was there.
Yeah. That's a suicide.
And then he
And
got
I was like,
canceled two more days in a
I was
row.
like, I was here 10 minutes ago, and you said you'll make an update. You'll announce an update when you have some information about an update.
Yeah, and you don't think
she,
there's any chance you just missed the update?
And she goes, "Update came quick."
Oh, that's good. She's being funny
Dude, I
about
know
it.
she was
Yeah.
being so, and I was laughing, just like, "Oh,
Just a
fuck."
perfect amount of drunk that you're like, I'm actually enjoying this myself too. I'll cancel tomorrow. Who gives a shit, huh?
Yeah, they were flying out like an hour after me.
Oh, all right.
So they switched me to that flight, and I was like,
Yeah, not
"This
the
is
worst
great.
thing in
Just
the
get to
world."
drink with my friends
Yeah,
for another
yeah,
little bit." I get back up to the Delta Lounge, 20 minutes before we're supposed to board that flight. They're like, "Flight's canceled. Everything's canceled. Nobody's leaving."
Oh, shit.
It was just like, "Oh man."
Why was everything canceled? Was this during the smoke thing?
Storms.
Storm? Yeah, it was like
storms?
thunderstorms or something.
There were thunderstorms the first night on Sunday, and then they couldn't, the flights couldn't come in, and then there was like overcrowding the next night, where like everybody had to get back over. That was canceled in like Atlanta.
So they just couldn't fit people.
JFK, LGA, they were
Did you
all.
get to the point where they were like offering you money to not get on the?
We got
plane?
nothing.
No.
You got nothing?
We literally so
You would never take it. The amount of money the offer would have to be for you to stay an extra night.
Dude, one time I was in.
Would you do it?
Oh yeah, I was
Really?
in fucking St. Louis with Gardini. We did a show there, and we were flying back. Gardini's flight gets canceled, so he's stuck in St. Louis.
Shit.
My flight's on time. I'm sitting in the seat, and they go,
800.
"No." They go, "Is anyone willing to give up their seat for $2,000?"
Whoa!
And I was like, immediately like, yes. I was like, I'm just going to go fucking.
2,000 is a lot.
I get all my
2,000
shit out. I get up to the front counter.
Yeah.
And they go, we don't need you anymore.
Did somebody beat you to
And I
it?
had to walk back onto the plane.
$2,000 poor.
Dude, and I literally, like, I got off that plane like, fuck, because other people tried to, like, raise their hand after me. And I was like, I got it, motherfuckers. And everyone was like, ugh. And I had
I'm
to, like,
surprised there
I had to
wasn't
just
a
shame
fucking
walk.
fight. Yeah.
I just shame walk
That's a
back
lot of
on the
fucking
plane.
money to just throw out
Dude.
into the open.
Also,
know.
they usually start like
I
$500,
know. I'm
$300.
shocked that you just said 2,000. I thought they usually like will pay for your night in a hotel.
Dude,
And, like
I-
a you know.
It seems like
a
an inside
Ramada
joke.
Inn.
where
My,
they're
like, my-
it was already taken. They're probably like,
yeah,
anybody wants
let's-
$5 grand
See
and
who
a
the
diamond
poorest
ring?
person on this plane is. Yeah.
A free blowjob if you delay your flight.
Dude, I was like thinking about my business law classes from college.
That's what you did in college?
No, I was like a class you had to take for business.
Oh, I see. All right.
But there was like a
Thought you were
thing
trying to
where
be
like
something.
if you like make an offer and it gets accepted, it's a contract.
Jesus Christ, you're so crazy.
Like you can't pull it
okay.
back.
I see what you're saying.
And I was thinking about like, no, you offered, I accepted.
You're gonna take him to
Yeah,
court?
yeah.
It's like that
Right.
thing. I think it's an old story, but it was going viral again recently about the woman who like hit a $42 million jackpot on a slot machine. And she like got the receipt, walked up to the counter, and they were like, "No, the machine malfunctioned. You're not getting this money, but what we can offer you is a steak dinner."
What?
This
Yeah,
woman thought
instant
she
murder.
was getting $42 million. They offered her a casino level steak dinner in exchange.
pretty decent meat though.
What?
I mean,
Like
It is grain fed.
That's insane.
It's-
What do you mean it malfunctioned?
what did she end up getting?
I don't know. I think they gave her $2.25 and a steak dinner, but she's obviously in like a major legal battle with
Oh,
them.
she's still going now.
I believe so.
Yeah, you can't.
How do you not go full rampage on everybody
Yeah,
in the immediate vicinity?
dude. Yeah, it's
Is
just,
she taking video of like the machine
She has
going
a
bananas?
picture. It wasn't even going bananas. It just said you won the jackpot, and she's taking a selfie with literally the number
She's
like
got it all, though.
42,852,000 and the receipt to prove it. And they were
Is
like,
this
no.
42 million pennies or is this dollars? Is
think
it
it's
some
do-
bitch with a fucking oxygen mask on? hitting the
No,
penny
it was like
slot?
it was like a young Hispanic lady, I believe, and it was everything's digital now. Like no coins come out, none of that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
So,
dude. I have no idea how those games even work.
they
you ever
don't.
sit down
I think
at a
the
slot
reason they're
machine?
like obviously the machine malfunctioned because these are all rigged to
Rigged
never
to
get
never
anybody
win.
anything.
Yes.
So this is clearly
This is a
wrong.
problem,
I can't believe I did like a gig in a casino recently, and it's walking through those things. It's the saddest.
It is.
I mean, a Vegas casino is probably, this was one in like, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania. And it's literally, it's all old people in oxygen masks who are like on their last week of life.
God.
And I'm like, there's everything, the electronic thing is what really bums me out. Because back in the day, I could imagine like all the analog, you're at least pulling levers and things.
Things are happening.
It's just a fucking computer chip deciding that you're never going to win a cent.
Yeah.
It's all clearly manipulated.
Dude, I went to the fucking, I think it was the Hard Rock Casino, the one that's shaped like a guitar in Miami,
Yeah.
which I thought was going to be amazing.
No.
Piece of shit. Had like digital roulette.
It's all, yeah. It's
like, dude,
the only
no.
thing that's not digital is
No.
blackjack and oh yeah, no, what's the shit with is that roulette with the ball? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We got to get the Chinese guys doing digital cigarettes. That would really fucking.
Yes.
That would take them down. They wouldn't be making any money.
If you had those guys, you
Yeah.
can't replace those guys.
That's
the
good.
energy and ambience that they
It's
give
the
off.
angry fucking Chinese.
They They
Ripping
have like a separate
cig after
Chinese
cig.
room, don't they?
That's just high rollers.
Oh, is that what it is?
Chris, they're not putting all the Chinese in a pen.
No, they have like a little special game that they play.
Oh yeah,
I have no idea. what
they
you're talking
do.
about.
There's
They
like, there's
do.
like if you find there's like a back corner where they have like
In
just
every
some
casino, there's a
fucking-
secret. You pull a book down and the shelf opens up and there's
no,
just a
what's
room.
it called?
Yeah, it's yeah,
It's Chinese people
yeah,
gambling.
yeah,
on their own
and they
terms.
have the special
Look it up.
Chinese game that they play.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a game. It's for their whole country.
It's for
Yeah, it's just their special game.
it's their baseball. It's
Yeah.
their pastime. Yeah.
It's like all their games where there's no fanfare. It's just like it's like black and white pebbles or something like that, and they move around. I don't know.
What?
It's like just something.
I really want to know what.
Hey, gal, mahjong.
It's not
Mahjong?
It's not mahjong.
old
That's what
Jewish-
old Jewish.
Fantan.
Yeah, it's for old
Hi,
Jewish
gal.
women.
Sick boo. Chinese poker. Ten gal.
like a,
Meow.
like Singao,
Do-
Kucha, Chinese
do-
poker.
No, these actually no. These are 10 people that missed their flight. We can't call them all. Now, Dao Dizu, Papaku, Chinese blackjack, hey how, fish prawn,
Hey how.
libu. I think it's pai gao.
There's a game called Hey how.
Yeah. Hey how. Yeah. It's just somebody going, hey, how do I get out of here? Hey, how the fuck do I
Fucking-
get to the restrooms?
Hey how.
They are fun to a certain extent because I think the level of sadness, it does start to become a joke.
What, the
You know, like if
Chinese?
you're with the
guess.
right group, if you're with your boy,
Yeah,
thus you're
and you're
walking
just
through
picking it apart.
Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania casino.
Yeah.
Their sadness starts to bleed into like it's comical.
It is
You have a good
comical,
time.
yeah. But then it's
Yeah.
like also your career is in a place where you're doing a gig in Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, so the
True.
sadness is kind of just multiplying.
Yeah. This is where I'm
Yeah.
gonna wind up
Yeah.
if I
If
don't.
I was there, as I was doing a show there, Mulaney was doing a show in like the Wilkes-Barre arena.
Yeah.
So if
yeah,
I was
yeah.
him walking around the casino, I'd be like, these
look
people
at these
suffering
idiots.
is great.
when
Yeah.
you're the best thing that ever happened to that place.
yeah, exactly.
You ever take the Chinatown bus to
The Feng Hua,
AC?
the Hey how.
The
bus.
hey how?
Yeah.
Dude, it's nuts. They stop every like 20 minutes for heaters. Yeah, even the bus driver's like, we got to stop. Shaking at the wheel, stopping in a fucking Roy Rogers, and then 100 of them
Yeah.
get off just ripping back end to back end.
Dude, that pissed me off when I went to visit like some of the national parks. It was all Chinese people.
I just went to.
It was just like no Americans are exploring this stuff. This is
Yeah.
our
There. I went to Sleep No More the other night. You've heard of this play?
no sleep now.
It's the worst thing I've ever bought tickets to attend in my entire life. It's like this interactive play that's been around since 2011. They like bought out this whole hotel. The set is incredible. It's like this
I have heard
hotel.
about this.
Yeah, the hotel is an entire set. And you go in, they give like all the patrons like these like look like sex party masks kind of.
Yeah.
And then the actors are like all just running around throughout the whole thing, and like you may or may not bump into them, and it's awful. There's no dialogue. There's no plot like being pushed forward. It's literally just a bunch of Asian people scurrying around to just chase the actor they've decided to latch onto during this play. And me and my wife, we were there for like 2 hours. 10 minutes in, we were like, it can't be this bad. The way that we're feeling immediately, we were like, we have to give it a shot. So we decided to follow an actor around. We're like, we'll give this strategy a shot. Nothing happens. We decide to stay put in one room and see what's going on. Nothing fucking happens. I felt like I've never been a part of a bigger scam in my
Yeah,
entire
this
life.
is a
Holy
scam.
shit.
Yeah.
They were
Because
doing
people
this-
think it's going to be like that Clue
I
or some
guess,
like
yeah,
guest
it's supposed to be like a
murderer and
rendition of Macbeth, and I was like, maybe I just don't know enough about Macbeth. And then I read a little bit about, and I'm like, William Shakespeare could have been at this play, and he would have been like, what is happening right
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, this is
What?
this is like the Instagram algorithm of fucking plays.
I
I could
guess.
see you going back to be like, maybe I did it
That's
wrong.
the thing. It's like people who want to convince themselves, that it's like high art. You can experience it a different way each time. It's like no matter what
Yeah,
way
you
you
weren't looking
experience
hard
this,
enough.
nothing's happening. Yeah, there's nothing going on here.
Did you try to intervene? Did you get involved in the story? I would have.
I was trying as
eventually-
hard as I could to pick up on one single iota of a thing that was taking place at this fucking experience. And when I tell you there was nothing going on, it's weird interpretive dance. Like they're just miming with each other and sort of moving around majestically.
I mean, the only thing worse
What?
is going to a musical and they're doing shit like this.
a musical's I'll enjoy it. I'm a big play guy too. I'll go, I'll cry, I'll like invest my life in the lead. I went to see Les Mis like a bunch of years ago. I still watch that dude sing on YouTube like once a month just to be moved.
Yeah.
I love this shit.
Yeah.
Like I love good plays.
Yeah.
This was bad.
Dude, I've been the one play I'm sure you guys can guess.
In your
Yeah,
entire
yeah,
life,
yeah.
Grease.
No, it was
The other one.
The fucking
the
yeah,
one?
yeah.
Jersey
There's a lot
Boys?
of grease involved. Yeah.
I was talking
It's great though. Jersey
Dude,
Boys is
let me
great.
tell you something. It changed me. I was like, holy fuck, these guys are so talented.
They're so you can't
Story
even
was
believe it.
incredible.
Especially if you're a person who's like, if you were like doing comedy at the time or any type of performance,
No, it was
you're-
before that.
even
I was like
before-
23.
Yeah, but you had the inkling inside
Yeah, I
of
had
you,
something
and then,
burning inside of me.
I bet it.
I wanted to be up
inspired
there
you a
with my
little bit.
boys.
Yeah, with the fucking gel in your hair. Singing.
Hard gel.
Dude, it's shit. I've seen Jersey Boys, Les Mis. Dude, I saw the Harry Potter, the Cursed Child. At the time I
As a
went,
play.
it's a play, and at the time I went, most people do it in 2 days because it was a 7-hour experience. There were
You ripped through it.
4 intermissions. They give you one intermission, like a normal play. Then they give you an extended one where you like literally leave and go to get a dinner, and then you come back and do it again, another intermission, then finish it off. And not for 1 second was I not fully entertained and moved. And I was like, I could have stayed here for another 7. I
they
was
have
having
special
the greatest
effects and shit?
Oh yeah, the wand is shooting shit at you in the crowd. Dementors are flying out at you. It's fucking awesome, dude. It is a well done. That's well done.
Yeah.
That shit was
I
incredible.
respect the plays. I don't musicals. I can't. At that level, I could go to a Broadway musical.
Yeah.
Like I
Oh, a
walked out
bad
of Chicago.
play.
I remember walking out of Chicago
Yeah.
because I didn't know it was a musical. I thought it just sounded cool.
Yeah.
The previews, unlike today's previews, which are the whole movie, they're like 3.5 minutes. They show you every nice part.
Every highlight of the
I feel like
thing, yeah.
Chicago. I didn't know they were singing. I thought that was just like background music, and I was like, wow, this movie looks good.
Yeah.
It's just
I got like
yeah.
through like 3 minutes. My girlfriend at the time was like, "Don't leave." I'm like, "I can't fucking do this. It's
See,
making
I
me."
prefer a musical to a regular. I saw To Kill a Mockingbird with
Yeah, that's a classic though.
It is classic. And it was good, but I still like musicals better.
I guess Chicago's
saw
a
Les
classic.
Mis. I saw the Les Mis without the songs.
What the fuck is that?
The one
Yeah,
with
that's
Liam
what I
Neeson,
want.
The one with Liam Neeson and like Claire
that's pretty-
Danes.
That's probably great.
It's fucking
Yeah.
phenomenal.
The music in Les Mis is, I'll work out to fucking empty chairs
that?
and empty tables, dude. Are you kidding me? I will fucking hit PRs to Ramin Karimloo singing empty chairs and empty tables. It's great, dude.
What's
I work,
that one with Gosling where they're like it's like this
La La Land?
actors La La Land.
Oh, love that movie.
2 minutes in, I'm like, can't do it.
God, you fucking
The
you
the
bitch.
cringe
You-
level of
no.
me, I get
the
like,
beginning of that
I
movie
get, like, violent.
is a little bit of a journey to get through, but that shit gets good.
I
And
don't
the
know.
ending you would love because it's the opposite of what all Hollywood movies kind of do. Like it does not work out at the end, and it's great. And
Yeah.
weak people are like, that was a bad ending. It was sad. It made
Yeah.
me feel
I-
gross.
if they didn't have that highway scene,
That's the worst part, and that's the beginning. They should. Yeah.
That's the
would've-
beginning, right?
Yeah.
yes,
it is
Yeah,
the
I couldn't
beginning.
do it.
Yeah,
They're like
guy does
dancing
like
off
a
the-
guy does like a trick on a bike. And
Yeah,
just like
yeah, yeah.
fucking shoot me in the head,
Dude.
dude.
Fucking couple
That's
of
like the
homophobes
beginning
over
of Lincoln, that Spielberg movie. I think it's called Lincoln.
Is that with Daniel Day-Lewis?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
what about
a
it?
fucking singing
The-
car?
no,
highway
but the
scene in
opening
Lincoln?
scene.
There's a
The
dude on
opening
BMX?
scene is the opening scene is like a black dude walking out of the mist to Abraham Lincoln and like reciting parts of the Gettysburg Address, and it sucked ass so bad.
I saw that
It
movie. I didn't
ruins
remember
the
any of
movie.
it.
Like if you watch it without that scene, it's a 10
Lincoln's
times
awesome
better movie.
film.
Lincoln moved. It moved me.
Yeah, Lincoln's.
He's the greatest actor of
Daniel Day.
of all
Good.
time.
Yeah.
I hate myself because I can't get into any movies he's really.
Philip Seymour
Everybody,
Hoffman.
There Will
everybody
Be
talks
Blood.
about There Will Be Blood. I watched it and it's.
What?
But I've learned about myself. I'm just not a big movie guy.
I
I don't
have a
think.
competition.
You're more of a play guy. This isn't helping you.
I
read.
am more of
You're-
like a
you're-
television show though. Really is what I meant. I love TV shows.
Yeah.
I get way more into like Peaky Blinders. I changed my personality for like a year based on that show. I was addicted to whiskey. I wanted to
100%.
smoke cigarettes. I wanted a
Dude.
hard line in my hair.
Yeah, God,
But,
that fucking show ruled.
That show was unbelievable. Anybody who tells
The
me
movie
that,
was
that's not true.
okay.
Peaky has a movie?
It's coming out.
See
So
now
how do you
I
know
that-
saw it.
How do you know? How'd you see it already?
Don't worry about
You
it.
guys are doing that well?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What?
I'm just-
Yeah, yeah.
That show's great. Succession, I know you hate,
So, yeah, Succession
but I still think
sucks
it's.
ass.
Nah, I don't know.
First 2 seasons were great.
I'll give it that, and then it does get repetitive.
same
You do have
shit.
a solid. You have a solid
It's
argument. We don't have to
crazy
get
how
into it, but
repetitive
yeah,
it
it is very
but,
repetitive.
yeah, TV shows now. TV is the new thing because you can go so much deeper into shit.
Yeah, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Did you do Saul? You done Saul?
I
never
tried to
did
do
in
Saul, and it was like right on the heels of Breaking Bad, and I couldn't.
That's what I tried to do, and I didn't. And then I was like, "This is."
Yeah.
I'm TV'd out, and then I
Yeah,
just did
yeah.
it like I finished it probably like 5 months ago, and it's might be better than Breaking Bad.
That's what I heard.
Really?
The final season of Better Call Saul is unfucking believable. It's just Vince Gilligan with more experience in making television,
Yeah.
which is just unbelievable. It's so good. It's fucking insane. But I
God
like
damn.
that shit. I remember and retain way more. I watch a movie and I like don't even remember that I saw the movie.
How'd you get into play? You're from Long Island, right?
I'm from Long Island, yeah.
Yeah.
My parents would take me. It was like the one thing my parents would like save up, and we would go one time a year, come and
That's
see the city
cool.
and watch
That-
Broadway
that's why you
plays.
love it.
I guess that's why I love it, yeah. But yeah,
My parents took me to see a mime once.
man.
All right, Factor. Now that we're stuck in the thick of summer, you might be looking for wholesome, convenient meals to support sunny, active days. America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit can help you fuel up fast with flavorful, and nutritious ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door. You'll save time, you'll eat well, and stay on track reaching your goals. Too busy with summer plans to cook, but want to make sure you're eating well with Factor? Skip the extra trip to the grocery store, the chopping, the prepping, the cleaning too, while still getting the flavor and nutritional quality you need. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are ready in just 2 minutes. So all you have to do is heat and enjoy and then go back outside and soak up the warm weather. All right. Too busy running around during the day? I mean, come on. You're looking for calorie-conscious options this summer? Try delicious, dietitian-approved, calorie-smart meals with around or less than 550 calories per serving. They offer delicious, flavor-packed options on each menu each week. Fit a variety of lifestyles from keto to calorie smart, vegan plus veggie, and protein plus. Prepared by chefs, approved by dietitians, each meal has all of the ingredients you need to feel satisfied all day long while meeting your goals. And if you're looking to mix it up, you can add a protein to your select vegan and veggie meals each week. This July, get Factor and enjoy eating well without the hassle. Simply choose your meals and enjoy fresh, flavor-packed meals delivered right to your door. Ready in just 2 minutes. No prep, no mess. Head to factor75.com/StuffIsland50 and you use code StuffIsland50 to get 50% off. That's code StuffIsland50 at factor75.com/StuffIsland50 to get 50% off. Mint Mobile. This is a new one. Yes, yeah, that's exciting. After years of print contracts and getting ripped off by big wireless providers, if we've learned anything, it's that there's always a catch. So when I first heard about Mint Mobile and that it offered premium wireless starting at just $15 a month, I thought, what's the catch? But after talking to them and using their service, it all made sense. There isn't one. Mint Mobile's secret sauce is that they're the first company to sell wireless service online only. They cut out the cost of retail stores and pass those sweet savings directly onto you. None of this brick and mortar crap. Okay? For anyone who hates their phone bill, I know I do. Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for just $15 a month. All plans come with unlimited talk and text, high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network. Use your phone with any Mint Mobile plan and keep your same phone number along with all your existing contacts. Switch to Mint Mobile and get premium wireless service starting at just $15 a month. I mean, that's crazy. How do you say no to that? You know, look, if you Mint Mobile is going to give you the best rate, whether you're buying for one or for a family. And at Mint, families start at 2 lines. To get your wireless plan for just $15 a month and get the plan shipped to your door for free, go to mintmobile.com/stuff. That's mintmobile.com/stuff. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month at mintmobile.com/stuff. Guys, those are the ads. Have a great... Now back to the episode.
Is that
A
what
mime.
Yeah, they saved up. Or
Where?
I don't know.
Where do you
They
go?
probably
to
thought
see
it would
in
help
New
you,
York.
your
They took you to
personality.
fucking Central Park.
It was a mime. It was apparently like the best mime in the world.
A
or
good
something.
mime is probably a solid show, to be honest.
Not really.
No.
It's probably a lot like that fucking play you went to. It's just a quiet
I
guy.
guess that's
Everyone's
true,
in the
yeah.
room going like, "What are
With
you?"
not a $3 million set.
Yeah.
Was it just
Yeah.
you, your mom, and your dad watching a mime?
Yeah, I think the whole family went.
Man,
we had to
that's
we had to
tough.
like dress up and like we had to put like a suit on. I was like 6, just going like. I remember
Where- what was
sitting
the
there. I
venue?
remember sitting there being like,
It's got to be the circus.
"This is
I
what
think he's
adults
fucking mixing
do
this
when
up.
they're not like at home."
Say that. What?
You go
They-
like this is what adults do. Like
This
they
is what
go
your
into the
parents do, I think.
city and they watch this.
mimes. No.
Well, we was in a room. It was packed house. Other adults watching this. So it's just
It's like one of those old
this is
vaudeville houses.
bizarre.
People go to
Yeah.
watch magicians, but your parents got the mime night.
The mime night. Yeah,
Jeez.
We got to go to one of Paisito's shows.
yeah. Just go to a
we have a
kids' party.
Mexican
Friends with a mime?
a Mexican clown lives close by.
Get out of here.
Yeah, he drives around on a fucking 10-foot cycle, dressed in paint and his uniform.
Even when he's off the clock.
I guess he's probably coming from his
Coming
car
back from his
to his
gig?
house. Yeah. The parking around here is pretty tough, dude. He probably doesn't even need the bike for like the kid parties. It's probably to get from
Dude.
his car to his house.
I would if he was walking around on stilts.
Oh my god, how funny!
I would love.
I mean, I
that.
feel like it's the same. A 10-foot high unicycle is what he's on.
Yeah, I don't know how he gets off.
That's more impressive than the stilts in my eyes.
I have no idea how he gets off.
Yeah, how
Or
does
on.
he get off?
It's probably like some sort of muscle up situation. He's got to hang off the
No,
front of it.
no, no. He's like a little potbelly pig.
Oh,
He's
he's-
cute. He's adorable. He's a
Yeah, but
great
he's probably
guy.
got strength.
Maybe
They
you
have-
like get it rolling and you climb it.
It's like an inertia thing.
No, no,
Yeah.
dude. No, he's not built like that. He's
They're stronger than you think, though, dude.
Yeah, Mexicans.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
I helped them move a couch once.
They needed
Now
your
we're-
help.
Now
Yeah.
we're boys. Yeah.
They
Hey,
can
was
lift
it
50
the clown?
times their weight.
He's like, anything you need, I get for you. And I was like, okay. Like we like hugged and shit.
You had a real hard
Yeah.
I
time.
wonder what he meant by that.
Probably the next
I'm
couch
not
I
just a
need to
clown,
move.
You know.
Yeah. You want to bury your girlfriend? I will help you out. He's just in clown makeup. We're both shoveling.
Puts her in one of those boxes, and then it falls apart. She's gone.
She's no longer there. I'm like, hold on. I got one more. I dragged you out. I'm like, do it again. Do it again.
Dude. It's a shit you don't get not living in New York City.
I know.
I
dude.
hate this place, but that stuff is good.
It's when
You
you
live
go
next to a
away,
clown-
like
a Mexican
DC
clown.
sucks.
Is it illegal to walk around on stilts?
Oh,
Why aren't there more people
can't-
doing it?
because it's
For what?
insane and difficult.
What do you mean?
For what? You gotta.
You think you could do it?
Do you think that would be so much fun, dude?
Well, it's,
Walk around
it's a
Queens
risk.
on stilts.
I feel like it's a danger
Chris, go
to
get
your
your
life.
Kinzoris. It's the same feeling.
We got these shoes with lifts in the
What?
heel.
Why? Just to make yourself
They
taller?
they were sponsored.
They're one of
They,
our
sent them
sponsors.
to us.
Dude, can I want to see those. Do you have an ad read for them today?
They're in the other
Yeah.
bedroom.
But they look
How
like
much taller do they make you?
2.8 inches.
yeah.
Fuck, that's big for me.
It is big
Yeah.
for everybody.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Nah, if
That
you're
puts-
6 foot, does that make much of a difference?
That puts me in a 6.
Puts
Yeah.
you in a 6.
6'1".
Yeah, yeah. Well, you're not 6 foot.
Exactly. Yeah, but getting from what 5'6"
I think
to
you're taller
5'8"?
than you think you are.
Dude, they look.
Or you're not as tall as you think you are, rather.
No, I think I'm exactly where I think I am. The average 5'10" and a
I feel
half.
like if you're a tall person, those shoes make no difference whatsoever.
Yeah, yeah.
No.
If you're me and Chris, then it changes your fucking.
Yeah.
It
reality.
also makes, dude, going from 5'10" and a half to 6,
I guess
6
that's
something.
true. You feel a difference walking around. Your
Yeah, maybe.
self-esteem.
Of
Dude,
course.
they look
Increases.
very discreet. Like
They look
don't.
discreet.
They look.
I mean, yes, they
discreet.
do.
They don't
yes,
look like
they
those,
do.
yeah.
They look discreet, but when you're in them, you feel insane.
Like awkward or just drunk
Yeah,
with
you're
power?
just like, what am I doing? I'm in high heels. What
oh,
am I
okay.
doing?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
not worth it.
They can't
Yeah.
tell though.
No,
Nobody
they
can
can't
tell.
tell, but you feel it.
We're too old. You got to be settled into who you are at this point in your life. I
Yeah,
used to
yeah.
when I was younger,
Oh.
and I would like started to go on all these fucking dating app dates, and I was like 20 years old. I stuffed tissues in my shoes for a little bit.
Damn.
I packed tissues into the heels of my shoes, and but by the end of the date, dude, I would start out above
Literally.
eye level with them, and then
Yeah,
I'd
yeah. I
end
was
up
gonna
eye
say,
level.
yeah.
Yeah.
You go on
Because
like
they
a
would
sweaty
compress.
walk, and
Dude,
you
I'd pull the
fucking
edges
lose
wet
2
tissues.
inches. Yeah.
It's the opposite of a tampon. It comes in short and it's sticking.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. It was a horrible strategy, but I did it.
Well, that's what I felt with the heel. The heel's like
She has to sneeze. You're like, hold on.
I got something for you. It's a little wet, but
they're also all black. It's like an all black sneakers. That's like a just reminds me
mentally
of
handicapped
Northeast
shoe, honestly.
wigs. Yeah.
yeah. All black is tough.
Just gotta put a fucking flat brim Sixers hat on, and smoke a Newport. All black sneaks don't work.
Yeah, they
No,
don't.
I definitely wore them in junior high school.
Of
with
course,
with a flat brim
that makes
Sixers
sense.
hat.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
A Charlotte
graffiti-
Hornets starter.
Never had that. A graffiti Bow Wow extra large.
Nice.
Tee, though, for
Damn.
Sure, with the white tee poking out underneath it. You had to layer the sleeves
yeah,
to get
yeah.
that accented color scheme going.
Did you wear fucking spandex underneath your basketball shorts?
When I played hoop,
Yeah.
yeah. But what's wrong?
Nothing. That was just the '90s era.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Look.
Dude, I used to wear up until 7th grade. I would just wear Allen Iverson's uniform to school. Shooter sleeve, finger band, headband.
So sick.
I wanted to be Allen Iverson so fucking badly,
Damn.
dude. All my life is really just different stages of wanting to be different black people.
Blacks. Yeah.
It was Allen
Yeah.
Iverson, then it was Lil Wayne.
Because
for
you're
a
from
while.
Long Island. That's the same
Yeah.
thing with Philly.
Is it
Delco was the
exact
same
thing?
way. Yeah, you go. Everybody's got a wig phase.
It was weird though, because we had my high school. It merged 2 different junior high schools, and the junior high I went to was all white people trying to be black, and then the other junior high school was like
Black people trying to be white.
no black people.
You'll never
whatsoever.
see that.
White people being trying to be really white.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
all. They came in with they had the polos and the pop collars.
It's like Connecticut meeting Trenton.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
That was what my high school was like. My high school
It
was
was.
like a big mix. Yeah.
a mix of white people trying to be other races.
It was super rich white people and super like poor black people.
Yeah,
too. Yeah.
Oh, poor black people. We
Yeah,
had
and
no black. We had 2
Mexicans
black
and
people in my
stuff.
high school. My high
We
school
had-
was huge, and we had 2 black
We
people.
had like gang wars.
We had gang
at
wars
one
too,
point,
but
yeah.
of only white people fighting white people. Mass
For what-
organization
musical tickets?
and purple.
You guys are
wish
just
it-
in the fucking back alley. Like,
Jersey boys. No, literally for nothing. For nothing. Just like who was the tougher poor.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what are you talking about? It's growing up.
It is growing up. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to watch, but they definitely were trying to be black for sure.
Yeah, look, you turned out great. You're wearing a fucking
Am I-
corduroy shirt in
wearing
90-degree
corduroy.
weather.
Yeah.
You know exactly what you're doing.
I don't let the weather dictate what I want to wear.
Yeah,
I wear what
the
I wanna
weather.
wear.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah.
I feel like
See?
I mean, you aren't sure. You got a lot of thigh showing right now.
Yeah,
But you got
well,
corduroy
these
going.
are 6 inches. I usually wear 5s.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
These
6
are-
inches on me looks like the old school basketball shorts.
Iverson shorts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that fucking.
yeah. These are Feidelbergs.
I'll never understand your obsession with getting shorter and shorter shorts.
I love a short now.
You'll
Well,
get-
if I
you'll
wear
get there.
baggy shorts, I look like I'm walking on fucking stilts. My legs.
I
look-
know.
My
It's
legs
such a
disappear.
strange feeling because when you had baggy shorts, like,
You just look like a midget when you wear these fucking. You wear those big Rocky shorts.
oh yeah, yeah, you look insane. But back then that was
it's not gonna stop me.
awesome.
Yeah, everything I wore was 9 sizes too
Yeah,
big.
yeah.
And I look back on the pictures and they're absurd. I look like I'm fucking melting inside of my clothes.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like the movie Big.
Yeah, exactly.
You're coming home.
And and at the time I thought I was so fucking
The man.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were the
The
man.
man. No, I was not. I was.
How'd you do
getting
at
late.
school dances? Did you guys have school dances?
Yeah, I would just like, I was really nervous, and I would give every dance. I would give one shot to a bump and grind,
Yeah.
and sometimes it would work out, and other times chicks would turn around and be
He's
like,
gotta
"Why
eat
is
it."
this 70-pound
Yeah.
child rubbing his dick?" I'm
Remember
like,
Z Cavaricci's?
I don't know what that is.
It's just an Italian jean that was out.
No, I remember Jenkos.
Jenkos were.
Jenkos were going
Yeah, Jenkos
on.
were for the dildos that
Fubo.
like. Yeah.
Fubo, I think it was.
Did you
Fubo
guys
was
have
big.
people like rollerblading, like aggressive inline skating?
Aggressive inline skating, skateboarding.
Yeah,
Um,
we had mobs of inline skaters, dude.
everybody just rolling up to school
Yeah,
on their
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
inlines.
yeah,
Really?
yeah,
I don't know if
yeah.
we had that, to be honest.
It's yeah,
It's a problem.
yeah.
In high school or junior? Like,
That was middle school.
this is middle school.
Yeah.
I rode my bike to middle school, but my mom, she was so fucking overprotective and nervous that she would trail me.
Really?
I begged her for so long to let me ride my bike to school, and she's like, under one condition, I'm following you in my car, and we did.
What? How old were you?
12?
Oh my god!
Yeah, disgusting.
Yeah, that's crazy.
If I
Did
saw
you
my
get
mom in the
made fun
wild
of
at
at school?
12,
No, luckily she like didn't poke her head out when we arrived and be like,
Yeah,
was like,
yeah,
take
yeah.
care, sweetie. She
you
just-
did good.
Yeah,
Yeah. How far behind would she follow?
not far at all. But it's
Really?
like, who assumes that the car behind a kid on a bike is his parent? They just assume it's a fucking person
Probably,
on the road.
yeah. Probably thought you were
That is what would go on in my head. I was like, nobody is gonna know that this is Janet behind me, but it fucking was, dude. I've caught her trail. She would, when I first started driving, I remember, I would, I was like, I told her I was going to a friend's house and it was pouring, and she was like, if you go anywhere else, I will find out and I will be very angry. And of course, immediately I go to his house. I was going there to pick him up so that we could go and like do drugs.
Yeah.
And we're driving to go pick up a Dutch to roll a blunt, and I look in my rearview mirror and she's sitting fucking right behind me.
Jesus Christ.
She's sitting right behind me, and I call her. I'm like, "What are you doing right now?" She's like, "Nothing. I'm sitting at home." I'm like, "I'm looking into your through your front windshield," and she was like, "Oh," and just hung up, and then she went away. Like,
And then what? That was 13.
Dude, that's fucking.
no, that was like 16. So I'm driving. I had my permit or
Oh my
junior. I took
God.
driver's ed, so I was driving at 16.
Do you
My
know if
mom
she
was-
lives by you now? Is she on stilts looking through your bedroom window?
She probably is. No, she's too old and feeble now to get up on a pair of stilts.
You
But
turned out normal for parents that do
I'm an
that
only
type
child. She's the only one. You know, she had me old in life.
Ah.
She was like almost 40 years old.
She
That
probably
was her
got fucked
prized
up from the
possession.
birth.
Yeah, I got fired from
You think so?
babysitting.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
her mentals and her emotionals got
The
fucked
opposite
up.
of like postpartum or whatever.
Yeah,
it is.
did she have like, was she like 42?
No, she was 38, 37, 38.
Yeah, but back then that's old as.
It's very old.
It's old.
That's boy. Yeah, you're risking death at that point.
Yeah.
Back in.
I got fired from a babysitting job because, like, it was babysitting for these twins.
Because they met you?
No. Hey, well, on some level, I guess yes. But she was old. She had him late in life. She like, and she was super protective of him. And I would take him to this like swimming pool, and they'd hang out. But the ride back was through these like windy streets. And I was driving like a stick shift car at the time, and they were like, "Yo, go fast!
Yeah.
Like, we want to see what this like feels like." And I was like, "All right, but you cannot
Tell your mom.
tell your mom."
Yeah.
And I was just ripping like, and it's literally like it's like a car and a half length wide street that just rips through this like backcountry area, and I was flying, and they were having so
course.
much fun.
These kids are how old?
They were like probably 9.
Okay.
And yeah, literally the next day she called and was like, "You're fired."
They ratted on you immediately.
Well, I almost killed her 2 kids that she
Oh,
had.
you came close to killing them?
No, no,
Oh, you're
no,
just
no.
driving
But in
fast,
her
but
mind,
What kind
yeah.
of car did you have? Is it
It was
actually
a
like
Volkswagen.
like a Jetta? A GTI? Jetta? Souped
Yeah,
up?
it was Jetta. No, not souped up at
So
all.
yeah, not even like a
Probably
fast
like
car,
4
really.
cylinders.
Yeah,
Just
he
in
was
their
just
reality,
going
it was
40
fucking-
miles an hour.
yeah.
Yeah. And they were just like, holy shit.
Dude,
That's
I was-
hilarious. You
I
got
was
fired for
driving the
going
shit
10
out
miles
of
over
this
the
car.
speed limit.
Dude, I've come close to like, dying. One time I was driving the Jetta with my buddies, and they were like, it was on a street, and my buddy was like, yeah, you can like really open it up on this road. I was going 130 miles an hour down this street
crazy.
in
I
a
did this-
fucking Jetta.
Yeah,
dude,
which takes some
and I
time to
went
get up to.
Dude, I went over a hump and tapped the brakes, and then the whole car just started sliding.
Yeah.
Like I
Like
was
Mario Kart type shit?
Dude, we
The
were
jump slide?
I was sliding. We
Like
were
you
like
hit a banana peel?
We
Yeah.
were like perpendicular to the road. I was looking out.
That's
I was
terrifying.
looking out this window, sliding down the street.
Seat in front of you.
Tires just melting, like
Yeah.
smoke everywhere. And we like came to a stop. Dude, if a car had been coming the other direction, or someone was even walking on
It's
that
over.
road, they would have been fully dead. I can't believe we didn't flip. And then I remember like all the tires were like. It's like a perfect circle and then a flat part. My dad started driving it the other day. Like the day after, it was like...
Suspension in this car.
And he was like,
yeah.
"What the hell happened to the tires?" I was like, "I don't fucking know."
I think about that
Fucking
all the
mice
time.
and stuff.
My wife grew up in the city, and I'll be like, I think I would have died here immediately if I grew up in Manhattan. But then I think about the most dangerous part of my childhood is when I first started driving, and I would play chicken. I would drive on the wrong side of
Oh,
the road
yeah,
and
dude.
challenge a car to
Dude.
see who would go the longest without pulling off.
Oh, dude, coming home from like sports, like
Yeah.
after high school,
Yeah,
we would race
yeah.
home. We
sure.
were driving on the other side of the road, like
Yep.
going the wrong way
all
around
the
like
same shit.
roundabouts and shit. Yeah.
I don't know
It
how I
was
didn't die.
so fucking
and how people
reckless.
don't die every single day.
Yeah. I used to drink and drive and try to drift around corners.
Drinking and driving is, it really is the best.
I wish
People
I grew up in a town like that
Where
where,
did,
like,
why, you didn't do any of this?
oh, yeah.
You did,
No, but
okay.
everybody drank and drove. It was
Yeah.
like I don't think I've ever drove sober. Like, still.
It's a much better way to drive. When I was driving home drunk from this podcast the last time we did it, I was like, this is
Dude.
10 and 2,
surround
you're
sound
paying
fucking
attention?
speakers.
Oh
you're-
my God.
The music is like imbuing you. You just feel
I mean,
great.
the
Drinking
towns,
and driving and listening to music might be one of the best things.
It's so enjoyable.
Yes.
the towns weren't built for, like, let's just go fucking... Rich towns have that shit where there's, like, cul-de-sacs or, like, private roads.
Yeah.
There's people,
Gated
kids were
communities.
everywhere.
Yeah.
You couldn't just fucking rip roaring. I mean, I got a bunch of drink and driving stories, but
Yeah.
No, you got to find the
a
spots.
couple of them I already told. But one I was going like 120 in my
That's crazy.
Infinity. No, doing coke and drunk as fuck.
Holy
Coming from
120 on coke
shit.
probably feels like 40.
28. Yeah. I was just
That's
like,
probably. I've never done coke and drove. That
Dude,
feels insane.
Dude, that's like drinking and driving and like balancing those teacups. Or whatever. That's like so. That's like
El
so,
Paisito!
yeah, so fucking
right
reckless,
there.
dude.
so I had
Just
like
trying to keep it.
I was leaving Helium. I think I was like 28, 29. I just started comedy and I had like a full-time job still.
Oh, man.
And I was living in Willow Grove. And I was driving on the turnpike, just flying. And I had like a bag of drugs underneath. I would put it underneath the mat as if like, if I did get pulled over, I'm good.
I'll never find
As if
your
I'm not
husband,
already
Matt. Yeah.
drunk as shit.
Right.
They're not going to take me out and then look for stuff.
Yeah.
And I passed this overpass. My exit's on the right coming up. And I go under the overpass, and all I see is the headlights. Cops' headlights flick. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I know that there's a blind turn coming up. And if I just pin it,
Yeah.
I can get around to the next exit. And once you get through the exit, it splits two ways.
I'll never know where
And I'll bang through this fucking easy pass.
Yeah.
I'll take one way or the other. I took the right, jumped over one of the concrete medians that's like the width of this carpet, but it only goes like this high.
Yeah.
Got on the other side, went behind like a 7-Eleven, parked my car behind a dumpster at this apartment complex.
Yeah.
And I just watched the patrol car go through like the neighborhoods looking for my car. And
Isn't
I
it
called my
sad that-
girlfriend who was working full time, woke her up. I said, hey, you have to come get me at the 7-Eleven. She picked me up, and then I told her not what happened.
Right. But
Said,
isn't it
like-
sad that you'll never have a rush like that for the rest of your life?
I know.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
The rushes that you used to get on like a weekly basis.
But dude, every now and then I think of that and go, "Ugh!"
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I
come
yeah,
back to
yeah,
you
yeah.
like
with
an acid
anxiety.
drip that's still in
Dude,
your
I was
spine.
driving with my knees going like over 100 miles an
Yeah,
hour,
yeah.
doing key bumps.
Yeah, you just think about how
On a
close,
highway.
Yeah, prison was right there,
Right
If a
there.
deer was anywhere near that, I would have went like this with my knee. This
dude.
Yeah. What car were you in doing that?
Infinity G35X. It was a nice
That's
car.
hilarious. I had the same. That was the first car I ever bought. G35S.
Oh.
Coupe. Red.
Red.
Yeah.
You went red coupe.
Yeah. Man, I bought it at 20 with all my fucking cash I had from cleaning golf clubs at St. George's Golf and Country
Yeah,
Club.
I got a fucking pearl white.
Dude, I
pearl
worked there for
white
like
hat.
8 years. I think I made so much money. I didn't have to report any of my tips. I'd work from I'd get there at 5:30 in the morning and leave at 9 when the last golfer came in, and I'd leave with like $900 in cash
Damn.
On a Saturday.
on a Friday or Saturday.
Wow.
Yeah. It was insane. I was like a teenager.
That's fucking sick.
I stayed there way too long, but I literally just ran out of that money. I spent the rest of it on my wife's engagement ring.
Are you
It
kidding?
lasted me so long, dude. They were like, dude, they would do like these things called beefsteaks, where it was like the biggest tournament of the year. Every member would go up, they'd get fucking obliterated, come in, and they'd have like this massive meal. And then at the end, they'd have like putting. They'd be all like wasted having putting competitions, and I'd be over there like retrieving the balls, and certain like members would just be scraping $100 bills off the balcony, watching me like leap and try to catch them. And I'd
Dude.
leave those days with like $1,500 in my pocket. It was
Jesus
absurd.
Christ.
How many years you worked at? 10.
Probably like 8-10 years. I'm pretty sure being around all the pesticides gave me a hypothyroid. It fucked me up a little bit. Yeah, it fucked me up. Yeah.
You would've been
I think
6'3"?
golf is really bad for your health. I think about all those dudes. They were like,
You mean the landscapers?
just the shit that they're spraying every single day to keep the place look nice. And
Yeah.
then the landscapers are fine because they're wearing the proper equipment. But the 50-year-olds who are like need to take 30 Advil to go out there every morning because their back is fucking ripped in half from violently swinging a club
Yeah.
130 times a day because they all suck.
Yeah.
I think that
it-
shit is brutal on your
Dude,
body.
I look at golf and it looks like an actually physically taxing thing.
It's
like,
horrible,
brutal.
dude. I was like
your
a young
left knee.
Yeah, dude. If you're not really good at it and doing everything perfectly,
Yeah.
you're fucking up every ligament,
Yeah,
every tendon.
yeah,
you're putting
yeah.
so much
This
strain
is
on
my
like
argument
your most
on KFC. It's one of the hardest sports.
KFC. Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about the food
Barstool.
for a second. You went on
Yeah,
Barstool.
it's
Sorry.
like it's incredibly difficult.
It's
And
definitely
that's only-
difficult. It's fucking
No,
stupid.
but I'm talking about like
It's diff-
straining on your body.
I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm putting all those factors
those things
together.
together.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
psychological, the fucking emotional.
Yeah,
physical.
but I mean, football is more straining on your
Oh,
body.
of course.
But nobody's like
Of
60
course.
trying to pull that
Yeah,
shit
yeah,
off.
yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is football for dads. You know, there's you still
guess.
get like you're still sore as fuck. It's like
So, dude, they're all breaking down, and they don't give a fuck. They're just like, as long as I'm not home with my family, dude.
Oh,
dude, we went to
dude,
I
Bert's
feel
store
great.
and threw in the outfield for like an hour and a half
How
in between
fucked was your
sessions.
shoulder the next day? And you're obliques.
Dude.
I had a football catch with a
Oh
friend
no,
for,
we
like,
also
first
hit the
time-
cages.
Yeah, you're sore
And
as fuck.
it's just like if you go to the driving range, we're
I
going
know.
this weekend. If you swing 100 times, that pain will be there for 3 days. The muscle groups you don't
Dude, I was pretty proud of myself. I was not sore really
Yeah,
at all
sore?
from that.
to throw.
Yeah.
Did you eat a lot of protein afterwards?
No. Well, maybe.
I was very sore. I couldn't lift my shoulder for a bit.
Well, do you work out often and you not at all?
No,
Or
he
what?
works out every single day.
yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
Damn,
I might just be worn out now.
Or your workout
was
was just
also-
soft
like-
as hell.
He was also throwing more long balls than I
Oh,
was.
okay.
Dude, our long toss was like 50 yards.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
fucking
60
fun is
yards.
it to get back into sports?
Dude,
Dude.
God,
for 2 days, I
all
he'd
you
come
wanna
out of
do.
the bedroom and I'd just go, how great was that?
I know.
It's-
just takes you back to
dude,
your childhood.
just
You're
the
relaxing.
best.
You're not thinking about anything
It's a
else.
part of my life that I left. I like because we were throwing the baseballs and like we were fucking throwing the football and shit recently. I was like, damn, I forgot how much
This
this
was my
meant to
identity
me.
for
yeah,
half of
all
my
I
life.
did was
Yeah.
sports.
Yeah.
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 all the time.
5 to 20.
And now I totally
Same here.
for when I started stand up, I like hid the fact that I played lacrosse.
Oh, really? You thought you'd be
Yeah,
looked at as
I
a
thought,
fucking
yeah,
douche?
no, that can't be
Yeah.
the first thing
Chris,
that people learn about
you-
you.
Isn't that so fucked up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You
didn't
can't-
hide it enough.
You went up
You
there in a
look
wax
like
penny. Yeah, you
the
look-
mascot for
No,
lacrosse.
I know.
Yeah, you
I
look
know,
like
I
an
know.
Olympic lacrosse
That's
player.
why. That's why I can't tell people that I play lacrosse right off the jump because they go, "Oh God," you know what I mean?
Yeah, but that
I'm like
fucking makes
already
me
in
mad.
the red. I don't need that.
But
But
when
when
you
you
read
first
with who? People you don't even fucking respect
artists
anyway.
that started in comedy, you know,
Fuck
they were
off.
like open micers.
When
and
did we
shit.
want to like decide to appease these people who we would never want to be around in our
Thank
fucking
you.
lives? Anyway, it's why I hate New York City comedy. I hate all these people. That's why I was so happy after
Yes.
this podcast we did 3 weeks ago. I was
Yeah.
like, finally,
Yeah.
fucking 8 years of stand-up in
Yeah.
the city. I met 2 dudes I like, because the rest of
Yes.
these people
Yeah.
suck.
Dude, I was just thinking about this today. Like the fucking, I had a flashback to starting stand up. I didn't start till I was 29.
Yeah.
So I was already like a guy, and I also had
Yeah.
a white collar,
Who you were.
a white collar job. And then I was meeting these fucking smarmy little cunts
Yeah.
that thought they were funny, but they like they looked at me like I was the guy that shoved them in a locker their whole life.
Yes.
So they were all like, fuck this guy.
Yeah,
And
of
they
course.
treated me like that for like 3 months until I started doing stuff. And they're
Yeah.
like, well, I guess you're all right.
Yeah, once you start
That's-
burying them on show, so like,
Yeah.
I guess we have to respect this dude
Respect
because he
this
might
guy,
be able
yeah.
to help us.
But
out
I'm
in
not
the
that
future.
fucking guy. It's like every barista. My girl and I were just at this bar, and the guy was like, I don't know, he just gave us attitude
Yeah.
because I guess he just judged us for how I looked right away, and I was like, dude, I didn't do anything to you.
Why? Because you don't have
I'm
a
a
dog
nice
collar on?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Unbelievable.
yeah. I don't have a
Dude,
purple
this
beard.
city's, I'm losing
Dude,
my mind.
I know you should.
I can't
get
go
it.
into a coffee shop without. I haven't been served by a gender specific person in a coffee shop.
Oh yeah.
Where do
yeah.
you live?
I live in Yonkers right now, so it's I don't go to coffee shops though anymore. I'm done. I bought a Chemex. I learned how to do it. I
Yeah,
weigh
isn't
my
it
fucking
great?
organic beans.
But you
I
gotta
the
have
best cup of coffee
sympathy.
ever.
You gotta have sympathy for them.
Why?
Because
they hate us.
No, because that person's probably grappling with the same feelings that we were having starting stand up. You know what I mean?
No,
We're
but you get over it.
They've just chosen a weird way to be because they have to be that so people will listen to them. You know what I mean? They probably
Okay.
they probably grew up in the suburbs and wore fucking Guess jeans or whatever, but now they have to be like fucking.
Guess
Now they
You
have to
think
have.
so?
Now they have to have like a fucking bicycle tattoo and you know,
Yeah, I mean, there's different levels
knitting
to this.
needles.
There
in
is
their-
different
For
levels.
sure.
Yeah.
And some of it is completely acceptable, understandable.
Yes.
And like a true reality to just living
Yeah,
life.
everybody wants to be a part of something.
But I mean, I
That's
was
the
at the
acceptable
fucking.
level.
I literally saw the inside of a 50-year-old's asshole during the Pride Parade last month.
You went to the Pride Parade?
Nah, I forgot to buy my dad like a Father's Day gift, so I went out. And it was like I had to go.
There weren't any tickets for the musical
I got-
left.
yeah.
This is as close as we're gonna get,
Dude.
I couldn't get. Yeah, I couldn't
Imagine
get him
walking
Cursed
in and
Child
like, what are you
because-
doing here? My Father's Day gift. I didn't get yet. It's like, dude.
Yeah, and I'm just innocently trying to find a nice, heartfelt card, and I just saw a grown man's asshole who was,
Yeah, it's fucking, it's
tough to
mayhem.
me. Yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts.
Good
That
for them.
sounds fun though.
To a certain
yeah.
extent.
Does it? You're
Yeah,
into
the
seeing
Pride
that?
Parade sounds fun.
It's a lot.
It's nuts. Yeah,
It's the craziest thing on earth.
yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun that it happens.
It is fun that it happens, but
Yeah.
when you like can't get out of it, and you're not
Yeah.
a part of it, it's alarming,
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
and that's really where I'm coming
Yeah.
from.
Yeah.
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 I have
Yeah.
like PTSD. I was like a dude caught in
I
war.
mean,
Did
every
he- did
parade's
he-
like that.
Single
No.
you out and show you
Puerto
his
Rican
asshole?
Day Parade?
I guess you're right, actually.
There's a fear there.
Yeah, there is a different type of fear. But
Yeah.
There's a fear.
Yeah.
Italians,
yeah, everybody.
the
Yeah,
Irish.
I guess everybody's just aggressive with the way they identify.
You get caught somewhere you don't want to be,
Yeah.
especially a parade. Your
Yeah,
anxiety's
I
gonna
guess
get
if
high.
I get caught in an Italian parade, I'm like, I'm into this food and this culture. I feel great here.
Dude, I don't want to get political, but I will. But like the whole thing with like bringing kids to fucking these parades,
Yeah.
where like grown ass men are just walking around with their dicks out.
It seems like a stretch.
Yeah, of the asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like what do you what do you like? I totally get like I'll raise my child to be inclusive and like you can love everybody and all that stuff. I'm not gonna bring them to the parade and watch
Yeah.
these dudes suck
You're not
each
gonna
other
let them
off.
watch straight people fuck. Why
No,
would
of
you-
course.
would you let them watch gay? Yeah,
Of course.
It seems like we're. Really
I feel like the
shoehorning this in.
Memorial Day Parade and the Pride Parade, like a Pride Parade in the city is cool. Pride Parade in a small town,
Feels
very,
like an
very,
invasion.
very sad.
Is that what you mean? Oh no.
A Memorial Day Parade in a small town, awesome.
Okay.
Memorial Day Parade in a big city, not for me.
I'm just not any.
I'm saying they're opposite.
Yeah, we got that.
I don't know if I followed it. Yeah, but
Trying to figure out why you picked Memorial Day Parade and these.
Because I like a small town Memorial Day Parade.
I love gay people and hates the country.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I think parades in general just suck.
Yeah, they're terrible.
You're causing traffic, and
Yeah.
it's I don't know.
Dude.
I'm just the older you get, the more you're just more into convenience. Anything
know.
that inconveniences
Oh,
you
dude, yeah.
upsets you.
It used to drive me nuts in
I don't
Philly.
like
'cause
anybody
they would-
having fun that slows me down.
Yeah.
from
You
getting
go to
where I'm
Mummers
trying
Parade in
what?
Philly?
What is it?
Mummers?
The Mummers.
Mummers.
You
Parade.
even heard of it?
Oh boy.
Oh,
Mummers.
boy.
That's a good
Yeah.
time.
Really?
We
What
used
is
to go
it
from
about?
like high school on. It's in January. It's on New Year's.
It's in the coldest part of the year.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
New Year's Day Parade.
Oh, it's kind of
Yeah.
But the Mummers,
Mummers
are
sounds like
just-
a disease
yeah,
you need to be
they're-
vaccinated from.
no, they're guys that dress up like clowns and fucking.
Yeah. What was that Vegas performer's name that I think they made a movie about him? He had like a big like all kinds of like emeralds and shit on his jacket.
Yeah, it's all like
What's his fucking name?
Not a clue.
I don't know.
Someone
Yeah.
described it's like if it's like a parade if it was like a sea of that guy, but they're all racist plumbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're all on pills and drugs. They're all coked
It's
up.
like
and they
that.
do dances down Broad Street.
Okay.
And so you go to different parts of the city and just get
As a
fucked.
young person, I'm
And
sure.
there's
it's
like a
fantastic.
moratorium, like the police are like drink in public, we're not gonna touch
Yeah,
it.
that's
You do
great.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do anything.
Yeah, everything's great when you're younger, but when you get older, you're just like, I just can't do any of it. I was in New Orleans recently for the first time, and I was blown away by the city. But then we, for a second, went to Bourbon Street, and I was
yeah.
like, I couldn't have like come up with a worse place.
Yeah.
Oh,
that I
dude,
wanted
yeah.
to be. It
Wait,
was
were you
horrific.
down there for Mardi Gras?
No, I just did a cross country road trip with my wife and my child, and that was one of the spots. And we were just like, we have to. Neither of us have been here. We got to check out Bourbon Street. We went there, and we
Yeah.
got I got fooled by a homeless dude, who was like begging. His ultimate thing was to ask for money, but he was like, I bet I could tell you where you know what size your shoe is or wherever you got your shoes. He's like, I bet I could tell you where you got your shoes.
And you
Red
entertained
Wing.
this?
And I fucking fell for it, dude.
Oh my god!
No,
were
and
you
I
wearing
go-
that Mets hat? Were you full on city slicker?
No,
dude?
I didn't have my Mets hat on. But I was walking around in my boots, and I goes, "There's no way you know where I got these boots." And he
Red
goes, "You
Wing.
got them on your feet." That's what he said. You got them on your feet.
And you had to give him $100.
No, I gave him
$100?
Absolutely not. I gave him $5 for getting me, and then he tore me apart in front of my wife for being a cheap piece of shit.
Really?
That's what I got for five. I wanted to ask for my $5 back immediately. I was so mad.
Wouldn't it be great beating
$5 that's so much money for
Yeah.
embarrassing me and making me feel shitty about
Yeah,
myself.
and doing a stupid joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just beating the fuck out of
I
a
really
homeless
thought he was
dude?
going to do like a legitimate trick. I thought he was somehow was going to know you got those at Red Wings and Yonkers. I don't know why I thought he would knew that.
Yeah.
But I fucking did.
Yeah.
And then it's like you got him on your feet, and I
gotta
wanted to kill
piss.
myself.
Dude, that's how I feel about magic in general. Always makes me feel stupid.
Does it? I haven't seen any magic done in person. And
I saw a fucking like TikTok magic trick where the guy was like, he was writing words. He was like, he wrote like ocean, he wrote whale, and something else, and he was like, I'm gonna guess the number you have in your head right now. Like, pick a number. I'm gonna guess it.
Okay.
And he nailed it.
you picked a number and he
He
knew
picked the right number. It was like, this wasn't even in person.
it. Yeah. Don't you think it's just a happenstance of how many millions of people are seeing this video? Eventually, he's gonna get somebody's
He's playing-
number,
but he got
and
me.
you happen to be one of them.
Yeah.
You were just a statistic, dude.
And I changed it at the last second. I was like 27. I was like, no, 34.
And he got it.
And he got it.
Wow. Yeah, I get
There's
it.
got to be some, I don't know. There's got to be some.
Any
thing.
magic done through a screen, I skip right by because I'm like, you can be manipulating this in any way,
anything.
shape, or
But
form.
this
It's got to
was-
be.
Yeah, he did it.
But that's like a mind trick. So
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's just
made me feel stupid.
because you were embarrassed that you're
Yeah.
one of just the
That
people
guy
who-
was in my brain.
yeah.
You know?
Like how dumb are you that you let him in?
Why did I
Thought you
choose
were above
34?
it. You should have stayed with 27.
Yeah.
Your original thought put you above that person.
Well, I thought that my original thought was going to be based on like something about those letters or something is influencing the number choice. And then, so I switched it
Yeah.
and I wound up getting fucked.
That's probably the trick.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I hate magic.
You have anything to plug?
Did I ever what?
Do you have anything to plug?
You said that like you were so mad at
Yeah.
I
me.
am very upset.
What are you
But-
upset about?
That our first episode was way funner. Yeah, you can get
No,
check
well,
out.
that's the problem
Well, here's
with
the thing.
having to redo it is that the
This is
whole
what
time you're
happened.
like, is this as funny as what did we talk
That's
about?
all.
in the last
That's
one?
part of what's going on.
Yeah, yeah.
Another thing that's going on is our first podcast was us getting to know each other.
That's
and that's
fun.
all we had because we don't
Yeah.
have a real relationship. We have no memories to draw from
Yeah,
other
yeah.
than the first fucking podcast. we
Yes.
did.
Yes.
So I hope Artie dies. I got a podcast called That's a Shame. I got a podcast called That's a Shame. It's on YouTube and Spotify. Check it out.
I think we
And,
should release the original episode. We'll put it on like Patreon or something.
But what,
With,
just a
with the
shitty
bad
audio?
audio? Yeah, it's just camera audio, which our fans are used to.
They fucking stuck through six
We can't
months
send
of
it to some like Indian audio engineer
There's got
genius
to be
who knows how
someone
to.
who can fix it.
Can
Yeah.
someone explain to me how it got deleted though? How did it happen? I need to know how it happened
Artie?
because I saw it was used. Are you gonna blame it on the other guy?
I like this.
No, it's like we fucked up.
All
But
right,
what exactly?
I've known you fucked up since the beginning. I want to know the details.
Did you originally dump it onto the drive, or
You
was
had
it
to have
just
pulled
on
it
the
off the
card?
disc because you used the advertisement for the McCusker episode.
But that would have been a separate audio file.
What do you mean? Why?
Well, they were because the ads were
on
different.
the Patreon. Did we do that during the Patreon or
No, the ads were on a different file. Like we like
Really?
paused and restarted.
Oh,
yeah,
we did
so
do
you
that?
could have just dragged that over and not.
Also, the audio isn't bad. Barton sent it to his like
Yeah.
audio guy, and
Yeah.
he made it a little better, so it's not that bad.
All right. Here's
Maybe
what's-
we'll just release this as bonus.
Or we'll make you earn your fucking keep here, and you'll heavily edit this episode to make it just a high octane. Only the funny shit is in this 25
Cut
minutes.
out
why don't
all,
we
any
just-
dead air.
Good. The content.
Why don't
Yeah.
we just have you two fist fight for the Patreon?
I actually thought it was
me
a
and
fun
Artie?
episode.
Yeah, in the backyard.
I don't want to fight
The
anybody.
slap
I'm
boxing.
tiny.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't need to fight. I don't actually dislike Artie. but
You
I do.
can't. Look at him. He's wearing a bucket hat and a
He's wearing a
V-neck.
bucket hat and an
Yeah.
earring.
We'll do like a Mr. Beast contest. Like you guys you have to stand in a certain position for as long as you can. We'll make $1 million.
Oh man.
You know.
Yeah, we'll fix that last audio. For sure.
All right, should we jump over the page?
Yeah, shoot a picture.
Did you
I'll
want
see
to
it.
plug anything? You got dates.
I did.
just
I
did.
got I got the podcast, and I have dates coming out. They're not out yet, but just follow me on Instagram, Nick Alex Comedy.
Nick Alex.